The sun is rising over our little corner of paradise, a paradise we share with many other living creatures, including the spectacular and fascinating birds we see all around us.
Right behind Save Our Seabirds, the brown pelicans are just waking up.
And at SOS, our senior hospital technician, Jonathan, is the first to arrive. Checking the after-hours drop-off boxes, he finds that no new patients have arrived overnight. Well, that's good news. Jonathan is starting off the day by checking on our patients in the big wing section of our hospital, where our larger patients are kept. He's moving a laughing gull from its overnight cage to a clean one, and he's making a note on the gull's chart. Keeping detailed records is very important.
And next door in the kitchen, Tara is preparing food for our 120 resident birds. Birds that cannot be released back into the wild are given permanent homes here, and they are very well fed. First up, fish for the fish eaters. SOS goes through an astounding 18 tons of fish a year to feed patients and permanent residents.
Tara is preparing food puzzles for some of the birds of prey. This form of enrichment makes the birds do a little work and a little problem solving to get their food. Just like humans, it's important for these intelligent birds to exercise their brains. Being hooked or entangled in fishing line is one of the most common causes of injury we see at SOS. Proper disposal of fishing gear and care while casting can help prevent such injuries. And if you ever see a bird tangled in fishing line, please call us at Save Our Seabirds.
Speaking of injuries, in the office, Operations Manager Jocelyn is taking a call about a pelican in trouble. She is dispatching our expert rescuer, Dave Thomas, one of our dedicated volunteers. This poor brown pelican has been stuck in that channel marker for several days. It is emaciated and weak. Look how expertly Dave captures it to bring it back to SOS for healing, rehab, and hopefully release. The best possible outcome. This is why SOS exists. Since the start of the pandemic, SOS has rescued and treated over 900 birds in distress.
As we always say, our goal is to create a sustainable organization that can continue to fulfill our important mission to rescue, rehabilitate, release, and educate for generations to come. If you think about the thousands of birds that we have already saved over the years, and consider average rates of reproduction for those birds, there could be well over 1 million birds out there that would not exist today if not for Save Our Seabirds. Not to mention the children of all ages that have learned about birds and their environment through our many educational programs. That's a very real, tangible impact. If you would like to help, please visit our website, give us a call, or text the word Seabirds to 44321. Thank you for joining us today, and we hope to see you soon in our Wild Bird Learning Center.
Hi, I'm Ed Childs. We're sitting here today right on the edge of the largest gulf in the world. And that gulf is under tremendous pressure. I think we're all aware of the issues, and that's water quality issues. They're happening all over our state. They're certainly happening a lot in this area. We have great, unique resources here to be able to deal with some of these water quality issues by using a biological mitigation strategy that's been around for a long time here, and that's the natural resources that we have, and that's seagrass and bivalves, specifically clams in this area, to clean water.
Hi, my name is Kurt Hemmel. I'm with Bay Shellfish Company here in Sarasota, Florida. We're in a beautiful aquatic preserve. We began producing shellfish in 1996 after the net fishing ban. It started off primarily with clams and it's moved into oysters and a multitude of new species.
What we feel is that microalgae are the cleaners of the ocean. And we believe that by putting filter feeders back in the water as a secondary key species to microalgae is the way we attack the nutrient problem.
My name's Carter Henney. I'm with Sea and Shoreline. We do seagrass, mangroves, coral, and oysters, and we do it because we believe in it. Seagrasses are incredibly important to the ecosystems. They provide services like water quality, habitat, carbon sequestration, and storm surge and wave energy dissipation. The seagrass leaves are incredibly important because they provide safety, a refuge, a nursery for small juvenile fish and crabs and shrimp and clams.
The Piney Point disaster has spurred us to action. We have to act now to save this precious Gulf of Mexico. We need to promote coastal resilience, and we can do that through bivalve, specifically clam and seagrass restoration in these 3 national estuaries that are on our border. It's all clams on deck, and we need you on deck. Please join us. This effort is important. We owe this to our grandchildren and to their children.
You want the ability to talk about the things that are important to you in a way that influences real change. But collecting and organizing data and facts is not enough. People receive our energy long before they hear the linear words that we speak. So your most powerful organic influence comes from your natural magnetism. And if you want to affect real change, whether at home or in the office or in your community or in policy, that's where you start, with your natural magnetism. Imagine being able to positively influence someone's mindset around something just by the nature of your presence. Think what you could accomplish if your thoughts and your words and your deeds were all in cohesion with the most powerful momentum in the natural universe. My name is Elizabeth A. Wilson, and I am the head coach at Sovereign Masters and the author of The Sovereign Way. And darling, it's time for you to tap into real power now. The world needs hope more than ever, needs to be reminded of the possibility for change, needs to see the evidence of true goodness, true sparkle and magic. And that's what you give them with your magnetism. Your radiance is an expression of the divine, you see. It's an outpouring. It's lovely. It brings excellence to your handiwork, brilliance to your smile, healing to your touch, magic to your cooking, and power to your word. And there are many reasons why you restrict this power, and these are personal points of consciousness that I will help you transcend. It isn't hard. It's simple. It's ascension, spiritual direction, and life mastery, the Sovereign Way. Go to www.sovereignmasters.com.